Hello everyone, my name is Rodri. Today I'm going to share my analysis about intercultural communication in the movie Turning Red 2022 as an obligation of my final project in global and intercultural communication. So watch and enjoy guys! So first, my presentation will touch up the analysis of intercultural communication portrayed through first, identity concept, second, cultural shock, third, hope state values, four, English circle, five, cultural identity, power distance, stereotype solution, and finally the conclusion. Well, there are many reasons why I chose this movie, but the main cause is that I relate to the main protagonist struggling to fulfill family obligations as only daughter in the family, while having individual desires, which also leads to my identity crisis during my teens. So the focus of this movie is centered on the Mamie struggling to determine her identity, an immigrant Chinese-born girl that living in Toronto, Canada, may grow up in Chinese family that uphold traditions and heritage. So, the film highlights Toronto's cultural diversity and May's cultural heritage, which contrasts with the Western environment. In the minute 6-second sick, shows that May's friend got culture shock and then flabbergasted with May's strict family culture and saying that May already got brainwashed. Well, talk about state value, collectivism versus individualism. In the film, the character of Mei-Lin Lee represents collectivism, who prioritizes her family obligations beyond her needs. Meanwhile, Tyler's character represents the individualistic culture, who often cares primarily for himself. Next, normative repression is a suppression of emotions or behavior that is contrary to societal norms. This is reflected in May. She refused an invitation to go to karaoke because she expected to come home on time by her mom. Meanwhile, satisfaction is good reflected in Miriam's character. There are various multicultural backgrounds of the characters. For example, a character that comes from inner circle and speaks English fluently, a British Canadian character, Stancy, and the outer circle, Korean Canadian, the character named Abby who speaks English and Korean fluently in the film. Let's look at the cultural identity aspect of the film. May, although she has Chinese roots since she is living in Canada, May has quite a different perspective of her cultural identity than her mom, who is very conventional. For example, she loves Western music and the boy group named Four Town. On the other hand, May is still embracing her Chinese cultural heritage, this shown by how she maintained the family temple and filial piety to elders in her daily conversation and activities. While the evidence in minute 7 shows that May is honoring her ancestor as part of her family traditions and her cultural heritage after school. This practice shows her mother Ming educated her to keep her maintained her Chinese heritage even when they live in multicultural environments in Canada. Next, in the scene minute 66, this shows that she agrees to carrying out rituals to solve her pendant information which passed down from generations as tradition. Although, at the moment, honestly, May wants to go to the concert instead of doing the rituals. Then let's move to power dynamics. Power dynamics refer to how power is distributed and exercised between individuals or groups in various contexts, which in this film shown in the imbalanced power of mother and daughter relationship between May and her mother Ming, whereas Ming as Mei-Lin's mother have bigger power in their relationship. Ming, who has bigger power, embraced traditional parental authority, strict expectation of academic performance and behavior for May. This led to Ming to have authority and control over May's action, making May feel restricted and pressured to conform from her mother's ideal. Well, next is stereotype. Stereotype is a standardized mental picture of a group that represents an oversimplified opinion or uncritical judgment. The film Turning Red shows several stereotypes, especially from Chinese culture. For the evidence, In scene minute 13:30, the movie shows the stereotype of number 4, which considered as bad luck because in Chinese its pronunciation similar with the word dead. This belief leads to people avoiding the number 4 in phone numbers, addresses, or even boarding floors. Another stereotype is about modern boy group. In scene minute 38:38, Ming looking down at the boy group Forton when Mei asked permission to go to the concert. Ming claimed that Forton music as trash reflects the stereotype of the boy group for others as negative influences, especially in ASEAN environment. The intercultural and communication issues happen at the climax of the film, when Mei and Ming fight because Mei insists on going to the concert instead of continuing the ritual. Ming, who upholds traditional Chinese culture, disappointed without considering Mei's perspective, who embracing emerging Chinese culture that influenced by Western influence. This miscommunication could be handled efficiently if Mei has cultural awareness and have open dialogue with Mei about her perspective on her cultural identity. She could adjusting her expectation on Mei and be aware of Mei's emerging identity as Chinese Canadian not living in multicultural environment. So, in summary, the intercultural communication issues in the film Turning Red, such as cultural shock or cultural bump, may be resolved through the six solutions: ask questions, avoid stereotyping, respect differences, listen actively, show empathy, and open your mind.